Hey everyone, good morning. I am super excited to be here today as a guest trainer. So funny thing, my upline had shouted me out on her Facebook page for getting a certain number of subscription box subscriptions, and I was having people reach out to me that day asking me, how I did this and everything. And then I just happened to come over to this group and see that your amazing leader, Heather, was giving you guys challenges, which I felt like was absolutely amazing. And so offered to come in here and talk to you guys. So I've got my notes on my phone, which is calling me right now, so hang tight. But so first of all, the thing I want to tell you guys is, there is no secret to getting these boxes. It is really about focusing on a goal and going for it. So ask yourself right now, if you're watching, and you can post in the chat and tell me, but how many subscription boxes would you like to get? How many would make you feel good about your personal business? How many would it, feel great to start the month with and have those, that PV roll in on the 2nd of every month? I want to hear from you guys if you are hopping on live. And I know a lot of you are working, so if you are catching the replay, go ahead and say #replay. So for me, my goal was 12 because 12 was going to get me to qualified status, which is now 150, but 300 gets me to the 25% commission. It gets me to where I will be paid on my team. So for me, when this rolled out, that was my goal. Okay, so where did I start? The first place I started was my top contributors. So if you don't know how to do that, you can go into your VIP group, you can check the members, and it will tell you who is the most active in your group. So I started with, the 10 to 20 people who are most active in my group, because if they are active in my group, they probably like the product, or at least like being in my group and think it's fun, right? So they are a good place to start. The other place that I started was reaching out to my best customers. So if you sit down and think about it, and you really shouldn't even have to check the VO to tell you this, but who are your customers that are always buying? Who are your customers that, put in an order with every launch? Who has to have the Valentine nails? Who has to have the St. Patty's nails? Who has to have the Cosmo collection? Those are the people you want to ask, because again, these are your best buyers. They're not going to want to miss out. And then the third person that I would look at is, who are the ones posting the mixed manis in your group? If they are doing mixed manis and they like being creative, they are going to want to get their hands on this box. Okay, so if the only thing you have done is post in your VIP group, don't beat yourself up, but I'm going to tell you that I don't think I have gotten any of my 17 subscribers from a post. It has all been from personal reach outs, from sending emails, from connecting with my customers. So just to give you guys a couple sample wording, because I know that is something that hangs a lot of people up. You could message someone and say, hey Stephanie, thank you so much for being a top contributor in my group. I love how you are always so active, and I wanted to make sure you saw about the subscription boxes that have just rolled out. they're going to come back and say, oh, yeah, I've been thinking about it, or no, I don't know anything about these. Please tell me more, okay? So I'm not one of those people that gives them all the details and, word vomits in the message. I'm really reaching out to them to see, have they heard of it? If they have, do they have any questions on it? Okay, and then I just create that dialogue. If it's someone that is always posting mixed manis in my group, I'm going to reach out to them and say, hey, Kathy, I love how you are always getting creative with your manis. Thank you so much for always posting them in my group. Because you are so creative, I know you don't want to miss out on these subscription boxes. Have you thought about signing up for one yet? And then they're going to tell me, because I ended with a question, they're going to say either, no, I haven't, or I don't even know what you're talking about. Can you give me more information on them? So, start with those people. So when I did that, and granted, please do not compare your results to mine, because you may have been in this business, 6 months, 3 months, 1 year, 2 years. I have had almost 5 years to build my customer base. So it is likely that I have more customers, right? But after doing just this task, step 1, I had 6 subscribers, okay? So that is a good starting point. The next thing I did was create a founders club, okay? I wanted the people who signed up first to feel like they were getting something special and to get something extra. So I offered a deal for the first 12 people that signed up. Do what is in your budget. It can be, accent nails. It can be, a free set. I had some extra beauty products on hand that I had purchased for a vendor event that I ended up having to cancel for a family emergency. And so I gave a free beauty product with the first 12 signups. So just something extra to make them not sit and wait on it for 2-3 months thinking about it, but to make them have a sense of urgency, like, hey, I want to be one of the first 12. And then I made a graphic, which I'm happy to share down below if you guys want to use it. But every time I would get a new sign up, I would post a thank you. I would add their name to the graphic. That way people could also see the spots filling and know how many were left. Because again, creating urgency in your business, the urgency to sign up, the urgency to buy is always going to help throttle your business. So next, you guys might remember the push group that we did, the Box It Up Challenge. So, and in case you haven't, I will share that link down below. But it was basically 4 days of challenges, okay? So the first one was to create a 5-star chat. And I'm not going to go into these in detail because all of the details are in the link. So you're going to create a 5-star chat. You're going to personally message 30 people in your VIP group, not your top contributors and your best customers, because again, you've already done that. So this is 30 additional people, or maybe it was 20, I can't remember, but why not go for 30, right? Because you're going to have a better chance of getting more yeses if you do 30. Send an email to all of your customers, and this month is actually a great month to do that because I sent an email talking about which box is best for my customers, and I had a picture of the subscription box with all of the info about the subscription box, and then I had a picture of the kit and all the info about the kit, right? So subscription box is $30, includes shipping. Kit, for example, this month is $80. They might just want to go for the kit. You don't know. So it was like, which box is better for you? And I explained both, sent out an email to all my customers. You guys will hear me say a lot to always email your customers. Not every day, right? But with anything new and exciting that is happening, because there are so many customers of mine that are not in my VIP group. Okay, not everyone wants to be in a group. Not everybody wants to get the notifications. Not everyone is on social media all the time, right? So we have to give our customers other options to shop besides just tuning into our VIP group to see what is going on. And then the last challenge was to have some kind of bundles sale. So you can put together some bundles. It's actually a perfect time with Valentine's Day. You could, different price points. So like maybe option 1 set with a goodie. Option 2 sets with a goodie. Or 2 good, whatever. But then one of your bundles is going to be the subscription box so that they can see, wow, when I compare pricing, like, I could do bundle 2 that's $28, or I could do bundle 5, which is the subscription box. I'm getting way more in this bundle for $30, right? So I did all of those challenges, which helped me get to 12. And then 2 weeks later, I did them again, because you probably have more than 30 people in your VIP group, right? So there was more people I could reach out to contact. So I did it again a couple weeks later, which helped me get to 15, okay? Which once I reached 12, I did not want to stop there. And so what I did is I opened 3 more founders spots because we still hadn't launched yet, okay? I've closed the founders spots now because obviously we're launching. This is a monthly thing now. And I want to spoil my founders, okay? So, all of my founders got an additional special that I offered that fit my personal business budget. You want to make sure it fits yours. And then the second thing I did was I did a drawing for a free box during your birthday month, and they had to stay subscribed until their birthday, basically. They could skip a box if they wanted, but if they canceled, they couldn't get it. So I put all 15 people into a drawing. We drew for a box, and then it just so happened that my person who won, her birthday was the next month. So that was fun and exciting for her. Okay, so we've done the push group, we've done the challenges, we've done the promoting, right? We have like our initial subscription box subscribers. Now, how do we continue to build? So my personal goal that I have set for myself, because remember when I first started, I said, you gotta have a goal. If you do not have a goal, you don't know what you're working towards, okay? So my personal goal is to add 1 to 2 every single month, okay? And so far, I have been able to do that. So, here's some things that I do to continue to grow my subscriptions. So number 1, customer follow-up, okay? This is something I do with every customer who orders anyway, right? But typically, I'm checking on, their order, making sure they like the colors. If they tell me they like it, I'm asking them if they want to host, okay? I've changed my approach a little bit because at this very point in time, I feel like we have a unique opportunity to get as many subscription boxes as we can under our belt. So I've backed up a little bit about pushing the parties, and instead I'm pushing the subscription boxes. So I might say, hey Heather, I'm just reaching out to make sure you are loving your January order. Can you tell me what set of nails you decided to go with first? I'm going to wait for a response, okay? She may ignore me. She may have had trouble applying. Maybe she hasn't applied them yet. Or hopefully, my hope is that she's going to get back to me and say, oh, thank you so much, Ashley, for checking on me. I actually applied Beijing Beauty. I'm loving it. Whatever. And then I'm going to say, well, hey, I'm so happy to hear you're loving your nails. have you heard about our brand new subscription boxes that just launched in, when did they launch? November. I think it was November. The months are all running together already. And a lot of times, because they're either A, not in my VIP group, B, in my VIP group, but not people that are online all the time, right? They might say, oh no, I haven't seen it. Or maybe they would say, I did see you post about it, but whatever. I wasn't sure how much they were. They might have a question. Am I locked in for any certain number of months? It gives you an opportunity to start that dialogue. And so that is what I do with every single follow-up. The next thing is that, so I have still been offering an incentive to sign up, but I don't want to take away from my founders, so it's a lesser incentive. So currently what I've been doing the last 2 months is $5 off of your box for your first month. I do not send this or the reimbursement until the boxes have processed and I know their credit card worked. Okay, so I do not do this when they sign up. I wait until their box is shipped. That way I know the payment is going through. I also, for my founders, offer a $5 referral incentive. I haven't had anyone take advantage of that yet, but it's out there to encourage people that are getting the box, that are loving the box, to tell their friends and family about it, and hopefully get their friends and family to sign up as well. Okay, last thing that I've been doing is every single customer email that I send has a blurb about the subscription box, okay? They say that it takes someone 7 times of seeing something before they can make a decision as to whether they want it or whether they don't. So if you have only posted about the subscription box twice, they probably don't know whether they want it or not yet. They have not seen it enough times, right? So if I'm sending an email about the Valentine's launch, down below I'm going to have a blurb about joining my VIP group and why they should join, and a blurb about the subscription boxes and why they should sign up. And then I send another email 3 weeks later, St. Patrick's nails, same thing. Subscription boxes, here's the info, why should you sign up, right? So yesterday, because we have the St. Patty's launch. Was that yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. Feels like days ago already. But in my email, I offered a little special for anyone that signed up yesterday. So again, create urgency. It's not like these specials and deals are going to last forever. I'm not going to keep the $5 forever, right? It's just something I'm doing to help people, get them in people's hands, right? Because my view is if I can get them in people's hands, they're going to love them and they're going to want to continue their subscriptions. I have not had anyone cancel or skip a box yet, except I have had one person that had 2 months in a row of a credit card decline, and so then when that happens, they delete them. I reached out to the customer, tried to help them get it fixed, let them know that they could resubscribe if they wanted to. They have not done it yet. So, and then the final thing that I'm doing to help ease any fear, any worry about, what if I don't like the strips? I'm more of a glitter girl. What if I get all solids? Some people don't like the, surprise element of a subscription box, is that I'm offering a happiness guarantee. So you guys all know as stylists that we can be our own hostess, right? And so by being your own hostess, you are likely earning free nails that you can turn around and use in your business however you would like to. So I offer a happiness guarantee that if they don't like what comes in their box for whatever reason, they can send me those 2 to 5 full/partial sets, and I will let them choose 2 sets from my inventory, because that takes the fear away of what if I spend $30 and I don't like what I get. The biggest fear that I see with customers and stuff that I've talked to is they are worried they're going to be locked in, which is just another reason why we need to have the personal reach outs, the conversations, versus just posting and hoping people sign up. Because as soon as people realize, like, hey, I'm not locked in, I can cancel at any time, I can skip if I want, it takes the fear away and makes them more likely to try. So, that is my tips for you guys today. If you have any questions, go ahead and drop them down below. If you are catching the replay, feel free to drop any questions down below and I'll come back and answer them. I'm just going to quickly scan and see if I missed anything. Doesn't look like I have. So, like I said, I want to hear your guys' goals. Let me know, what number are you going for. I will share the graphic below. I will share the push group below. And hopefully you guys will be well on your way to getting those signups, because I can tell you every single time I get a new one, it feels like Christmas morning. It makes me so excited. I feel like a brand new stylist again when you get those very first orders coming in, and it just gives me such a business high, you know, just wanting to get more, because it's so exciting. So anyway, that's all I got for you guys today. Hope this was helpful. Continue your hard work, and I will chat with you guys soon.